Hi guys, today we have arrived at Bandaria Wet Market to do some video recordings on our mini project.
So we are going to explore 5 aquatic organisms that Malaysians consumes regularly on daily basis.
Let's go! Whoop. This was the moment I realized I have never held a stingray this close. So hi, my name is Daniel and my aquatic organism for this project is the stingray, or what we usually call ikan pari, scientifically known as Deschati species. Most stingrays in Malaysia are caught using bottom trawling. This method drags a huge net across the seafloor picking up stingrays, but also damaging habitats and catching many other species by accident. So, it is one of the most common techniques, but unfortunately, also one of the most destructive. In local markets, stingray usually costs around 10 ringgit to 20 ringgit per kilogram, depending on the size and freshness. It is very familiar ingredient in Malaysian cooking, from pari bakar to asam pedas to curry dishes. Paru bakar, it is my favorite. It is flavorful, soft, and absorbs spices really well. But the big question is stingray a sustainable seafood choice? To be honest, not really. At least not when it comes to bottom trawling. Firstly, it damages biodiversity by scraping the seafloor and disturbing marine ecosystems. And finally, the catching method itself produces high bycatch, which means many non-target species are caught and wasted. So, that is a quick look into stingrays, what they are, how they are caught, and how sustainable they are as part of our diet. Now, let's move on to the next aquatic organism in our project.
Alright, so I'm going to talk about one of the most common seafood which Malaysians eat all the time, kerang or cockles. So kerang's general name is cockles, and the local name is of course kerang, as we know, and the scientific name is Anadara granosa. It's one of the most popular shellfish in Malaysia, especially in states like Perak and Selangor. Now, how do people actually get kerang? Traditionally, workers harvest them by hand during low tide, literally picking them straight from the mud flats. They are also raking or dredging, but that one can damage the seabed. This day, Malaysia mostly gets kerang from agriculture farms, where cockles are grown and mudflats for more than a year before harvesting. It's cleaner, controlled, and overall more sustainable. For the price-wise, kerang is pretty affordable. Right now, medium-sized kerang usually start from 8 ringgit per kilo, and the bigger kerang can go up to 12 to 15 depending on the season. And the cooking options are endless, such as sambal kerang, kerang bakar, kerang rebus, char kway teow kerang, and the list goes on. On the sustainability side, handpicking and farming are good methods because they don't damage the habitat. Dredging is the ones that less sustainable because it affects the others' marine life.
The mud crab, Scylla serrata, is one of Malaysia's most popular crustaceans, loved for its rich and tender meat. Mud crabs are usually caught using traps or traditional methods. These techniques help reduce unwanted catch and make the process more sustainable. The price starts from 40 ringgit Malaysia to 80 ringgit Malaysia per kilogram. You will find mud crabs in dishes like ketan masak lemak cili api, chili crab, black pepper crab, and even simple steamed versions that rarely bring out their natural flavor. The biggest issue is over-harvesting, especially when people catch crabs that are too small or females carrying eggs. This can affect the crab population in the long run. Try to buy mud crabs from fisheries that follow size limits and avoid taking buried females, so the species can continue to thrive. And with awareness, we can preserve seafood traditions for generations to come.
First of all, Euryarchaeotis, commonly called Sotontora. Sotontora is a fascinating cephalopod with rapid growth and high reproductive turnover. Next, they are primarily harvested using jigging, a selective method conducted at night with bright lights that attract squid. This technique avoids bycatch and leaves the marine environment largely undisturbed. The estimated price of a Soton Tora around 20 ringgit until 30 ringgit per kg. And then, in Malaysia, squid is a reliable stapler, which is from sotong goreng kunyit to sambal that based on dishes and grilled street food. Its quick life cycle and selective catching method place squid among the most suitable seafood options in the region. When possible, people can choose squid explicitly for label and jig catch, as this confirms responsible harvesting. So, that is one of the ground for squid, just simple and affordable. And let's move on to the next seafood.
I will be presenting about the giant freshwater prawn, also known as the udangala. This is Macrobecue mersenbergi, known across Southeast Asia as the iconic udangala that admired for its size, sweetness, and firm texture. Meet the iconic udangala, a majestic freshwater prawn native to Southeast Asia, renowned for its impressive size, succulent sweetness, and firm texture. Found in rivers and freshwater systems, these prize prawns are harvested using traditional traps like bubu or cultivated in modern aquaculture farms, a perfect blend of traditional and innovation. With a price range of Rm50 to Rm80 per kilogram, udangala is a delicacy worth savoring, especially when prepared with love in Malaysian cuisine. Imagine it in a spicy masak lemak cili api, grilled with butter, or transformed into modern fusion dishes. The possibilities are endless and the flavor unforgettable. However, with great taste comes great responsibility. While wild-caught udangala is stable, aquaculture practice vary and can impact water quality and the environment. To ensure responsible consumption, choose prawns from regulated or certified farms where water quality and stocking density are carefully monitored. Make informed choices, savor the flavor, and support sustainable aquaculture. Together, we can enjoy udangala while preserving our rivers and ecosystem. Udangala, a taste of Malaysia, responsibly sourced, and lovingly prepared for a brighter future today.
In conclusion, this project highlights the importance of understanding the seafood we consume daily and its impact on the environment. Our findings show that responsible fishing methods help protect marine biodiversity and habitats. By making informed and sustainable seafood choices, we can support healthier oceans while ensuring seafood remains available for future generations. Thank you.